Pipe it down, you little whippersnappers! Oh, hello, Nick Walters here for The Quench. Today we have a controversial topic among the fantasy community. Old people. Well, relatively old people, like 30s. What can I say, fantasy owners can be picky. An abundance of football fans see the 30s as a cliff, tripping and falling and tumbling down away from fantasy relevance. While this may be true in many examples, I have two overlooked and undervalued players who may have aged and aren't what they used to be physically, but given their expectations, are about to experience career rejuvenations. And who is a benefit? You and your fantasy football team this coming season. Who are these two fantasy sleepers? How about Steve Smith and Marques Colston? Let's hit it off with Smith. This all-time great ex-Panther and current Baltimore Raven, with short stature but elite swagger, has silently been slept on all offseason while touting gargantuan fantasy upside. Since Torrey Smith fled to San Fran and Owen Daniels followed run-heavy coach Gary Kubiak to Denver, Steve Smith has solidly taken over the helm as the wide receiver one in Baltimore. And with very pass-happy new offensive coordinator Mark Trestman running his West Coast offense nowadays for the Ravens, Steve Smith is perfectly poised for an outstanding season in his 14th season at age 36. Trestman, or other known as the quarterback whisperer, is coming to transform the Ravens' run-first offense last year under Kubiak, when Smith still greatly outperformed his average draft position. The new and improved quick-hitting, trigger-happy, pass-first offense will feature Super Bowl MVP, consistently solid Joe Flacco, slinging the rock left and right to Steve Smith, dump-offs to Justin Forsett, and having first-rounder Brashad Perryman posing as a deep threat to stretch the field. Although Smith has grown a bit elderly for a receiver, his performance has proved to be ageless in past years. As he expects to be utilized even further this year under Trestman and has felt fresh and comfortable in camp, Smith looks to be en route to a fantastic year where he can put up solid fantasy wide receiver 2 stats week in and week out. On to the next one as we swing it on over to New Orleans, when I got the so-called silent storm, Marques Colston. The now 32-year-old has been overlooked and disrespected in fantasy circles for a few years now, and not much of anyone is expecting a revamp in statistics. But I'm here to tell you, watch out, skeptics. After many offseason changes for the Saints, Colston's entire situation has been altered and is wholly different. It was only a few years ago when Colston was putting up consistent, year-round wide receiver 2 stats and was a reliable starter even with playing beside elite tight end Jimmy Graham. But now, Graham is out of the picture, off to Seattle via trade, along with Kenny Stills and Lance Moore fleeing away in free agency. Who's left? Drew Brees' all-time favorite receiver, Marques Colston, newly added receiving specialist running back C.J. Spiller, and up-and-coming electric wideout Brandon Cooks. In an offense still orchestrated by Sean Payton, who, as we all know, loves to pass the ball a ton in the air, Brees is still going to be chunking the rock 600 plus times this year. And who will these be going to? You just heard it. Colston. Spiller, Cooks, and maybe a small share to a developing Nick Toon and underutilized Josh Hill. As Brees' most trusted man, the all-reliable Colston, despite his injury-riddled past, is now set to see a mammoth workload in one of the league's sharpest juggernaut offenses with one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Watch for Colston to be a red zone monster this year, as the undersized Spiller and Cooks surely won't cut it full time, and the 30-plus touchdown passes Drew Brees throws this year is going to go somewhere, and that place will frequently be in Marques Colston's big mitts. Expect Colston to put up low-end wide receiver 2 stats, but be able to easily outperform his average draft position and be able to be a viable starter in your fantasy leagues. Snag these two guys late in your draft and hold on to them. Given their supreme value, it will surely pay dividends. You know what else would pay dividends? Watching other videos. Continue following Quench Sports and watch all of my other videos. such as ranking reveals and sleeper and bust specials. Find me on Twitter at Nick G. Walters and subscribe to The Quench to get all the best advice to put your fantasy team on the top and to crown you as the champion of your league. Comment below with questions, comments, requests for individual player outlook video requests. I'll be sure to get back to you. I'm Nick Walters, reporting here for Quench Sports and helping you dominate your competition one video at a time. See you around. Quench on.